Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Accidentally Killed Sasuke? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie and my own idea. Now before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my other channel as well. And yeah, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins 13 years after the QB attack, as we go towards the Valley of the End, in which we see a stare down was happening. On one side, on the statue of Hashirama Senju, was standing Naruto Uzumaki, and on the other side, on the statue of Madara Uchiha, was standing Sasuke Uchiha, one betraying their own village to get revenge on someone, while the other trying to stop him, to get him back. Naruto stared down at him hard, gritting his teeth. "You had everything there, you damn bastard! What more could you have wanted? Sensei was training you, and Konoha was giving you everything you need. What more do you want?" "You don't understand anything. Konoha was holding me back, Naruto. Not like you can ever understand what I have gone through. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to lose your whole family to someone who you have looked up to?" "Of course you wouldn't have, because you never had one." As Naruto gritted his teeth, "You're gonna pay for that, Timmy. I'm gonna drag you back one way or another. I'm done talking," said Naruto in a fit of rage. "What are you gonna do? Growl at my feet next?" said Sasuke mockingly, as Naruto, with rage, let out a roar and charged forward. Sasuke, seeing this as an act of aggression, charged as well, as both of them clashed in the center of the valley. As both of them began to parry and dodge each other's attack, some of the hits were beginning to land on one another, like Naruto's fist connected with Sasuke's face as Sasuke uppercutted Naruto. And then they went to use the kunai, shurikens and senbons and fuma shurikens, and from there onwards, it was an all-out battle, one trying to break from the chains while the other dragged him back. And so, while they continued to fight, Sasuke and Naruto continued to taunt one another, and the anger was boiling over more than ever than before. Sasuke began to unleash the curse mark seal after getting fed up with Naruto. "This ends now, dope. If you're not gonna stand down, I'm gonna put you down, because that is the only way you will understand." "Oh yeah? Try me, Timmy. I'm gonna stop you no matter what." And so, Naruto began to charge up, the Rasengan in his hand, while on the other side Sasuke began to charge up the Chidori, and then the Chidori turned black because of the influence of the black flame marks across his face. The curse mark was activating. "You're relying on that demon's power, aren't you?" said Naruto, as Sasuke chuckled. "Demon's power? I'll gladly become a demon if it means that I could kill who I want to kill. Even if I have to go through, I will do that, Naruto." And so both of them charged. Sasuke was about to connect, and so was Naruto, but suddenly a flash of memory, and the words were echoed in Naruto's head. "Please bring him back, Naruto. I promise you, Sakura-chan, I will bring him back, without any harm." And those were the mere moments that caused Naruto to be enough distracted and pull back the power on his Rasengan. But Sasuke, he didn't. His Chidori connected straight through Naruto's chest, as Naruto's body went limp in the air, while Sasuke stood there lifting Naruto's whole body up with his Chidori hand, as lightning cackled on the backside of Naruto. Naruto clutched his arm with both of his hands, his face a mixture of agony, but Sasuke continued to laugh and stare at him. "Told you, dope. If you don't give up, I'm gonna take you down. Nobody will be able to stop me. Nobody! You hear me? Itachi's gonna be killed, and he is gonna be killed by my hands. And I will go as far as it takes for me to achieve that, even if it means I have to kill you and the rest of Konoha." As he yanked out his hand, causing Naruto to fall to his knees and then face first into the puddle of water that was there. As Sasuke looked towards his hand, which was stained red with the blood of his own teammate, and then turned. As he turned, he stopped and stared down at the ocean. His eyes were a reflection of the Sharingan, but not the one he wanted, as he gritted his teeth. "Damn it! I thought maybe I would be able to awaken it now." But he wasn't. As that is when he felt it. before he could even take one step. The whole valley began to shake. As suddenly Naruto's body stood up, his wound beginning to heal, and suddenly his eyes were opened. But they were not blue hues as he was used to seeing. This was something else. You could see the chakra forming a visage of a huge fox behind Naruto as Naruto let out a roar that literally shook the whole valley. As Sasuke went into fight or fly instinct and decided to run from there for his life. But as soon as he was about to escape, one of Naruto's arm extended, extending the invisible force of chakra, which was a little bit hueish in orange, and grabbed onto Sasuke's ankle and slammed him into the other side of the ocean, causing Sasuke to literally choke on water and have his lungs breath out of them. Sasuke was somehow able to still survive that impact and got up. What happened to you? And within a moment of fear, he decided to use it, the curse mark more, and went on to become a monster in his own right. Naruto in the cubified state and Sasuke in a curse mark state began to battle it out. But that is when Sasuke began to gain the upper hand. He began to mock Naruto again, call him clanless, a fool, an idiot who would be amount to nothing what he is even now. And that is when he went in for the kill, the Onyx Chidori. Well, Naruto, he replied back with a Rasengan, a corrupted one. As this time Naruto didn't held back. He was fueled by anger and rage, and that led to Naruto literally destroying Sasuke, creating a huge gaping hole in his back and a small dent in his chest, causing Sasuke to die at the spot because of the huge gaping hole in his back that has killed him instantly. After that, Naruto began to pant heavily. The wound was almost healed, as that is when Naruto saw someone dashing towards him. His eyes turned, but for a moment he could see a blur, but after that his eyes went dark. This was Kakashi, and this was the sight he has come to. "Oh no," said Kakashi from his own POV as in front of him laid two of his students. "What have Naruto done? He's killed Sasuke. What are you gonna do, Kakashi? He killed someone that your whole village sent you out alongside them to retrieve. Damn it, damn it, damn it! What have you done, Naruto?" And so, now we see Naruto, from his perspective, he woke up, but not in a hospital bed. He woke up in a cell bed. It was a huge metal plate attached with two chains to the wall. As Naruto's eyes opened, he began to look inside the cell room. He was alone there, as he had a few bandaged bats shaking him up on the shoulder while he was seated there with a lot of confusion and a bit of fragments of his memories of what has happened. And then he remembered the final conflict. I killed him. Oh no, what have I done? Said Naruto to himself. But before he could let the guilt wash over, the door slid open and Kakashi stood there. "Naruto Uzumaki, you are to come with me. The council has gathered and it is time for your judgment to be delivered." Sensei, what are you talking about? Do not call me by that. You will address me as Jonin Kakashi Hatake. And you are to follow me. Otherwise I will be allowed to use force. Kakashi said, keeping a neutral look, causing Naruto to look at him with a shock. What is going on? And so, Kakashi moved forward, and Naruto was handcuffed by him and dragged. As Naruto was being taken there by Kakashi, Naruto saw his own friends standing there, looking towards him with anger in their eyes. "You did real good, Naruto. We were foolish to let you go there. You know what you have done? You killed this bastard Uchiha. We could have brought him back. You could have done something good. No, you had to go and play the hero. You had to go and let your ego get in. It wasn't enough. No talking now." As Sakura was the one that was coming to the last, while the others only glared at him, as she moved forward and slapped him across the face. "How could you, Naruto? How could you do this? I thought you promised me to bring him back alive. Is this what you call a promise? I hate you! I hate you, Naruto Uzumaki, for what you have done! And you deserve to rot in prison or death even." As Naruto was shaken as to what was going on, as suddenly he was brought in the council chamber, where he saw Jiraiya, Tsunade, and they all were waiting. And they all looked the same. Getting Naruto Uzumaki has been brought, and now it is time for us to decide about his punishment. But Bachan, enough. I am the Hokage here deciding your punishment. You are an aggressor right now. You need to address me as such by my title. You hear that? Yes. Naruto Uzumaki, said Danzo Shimura as he stood up. You were the last one to go after Sasuke Uchiha. What happened between the two of you? Can you please elaborate that to us? I got there and I tried to stop him, reason with him, but he was acting like an idiot and a jerk. Can you please elaborate, and instead of using these foul terms, explain what happened? Naruto went in detail explaining everything that has gone on between them and what let them lash out at one another. So you're saying that he injured you first? Yes, that is what I'm saying. He injured me first. This wound was before even I could do anything. And then, what did you do? Said Danzo Shimura as he cut it off Naruto before he could finish. I blacked out and remembered that I was quite angry. And I used Rasengan to accidentally kill him. You let your anger get the best of you. You were in a cubified state when that happened. You could have avoided that if you had been much more cautious. See, Tsunade, this is what I said when I said this boy was dangerous. To your sensei even. He is not fit for this society. He is a mere weapon that needs to be trained as such. He is the last line of defense, not some child who can play a fantasy of being a shinobi. Unfortunately, he has committed a crime, and for that he needs to be punished. So I have a proposition for the whole village and for you, Naruto Uzumaki. What are you talking about? Said Naruto, who was shell-shocked, scared, and now felt quite alone. You have two choices. Either you are to be banished and then hunted on as a hunter and because you possess our property, which is Kyuubi no Yoko, or remain a member of this village and go for 4 years in blood prison. You will remain there until further notice, and after 4 years there will be a team that will be sent to retrieve you. But I'm innocent. You're not innocent. You didn't finish the job that you were sent to do, Naruto. But I did bring him back. Not like this. You brought him back dead. What good is he to us now? Said Homura. You know the Uchiha clan is worth more than you, 1,000 of you. You killed the last one of them. Another great clan is lost. The Senjus, the Uzumakis, and now even the Uchihas, all gone. They were the founding fathers of this village, boy, and because of you we have lost the hope to bring them back. At least one of them back. As Naruto looked down, and then looked towards his Bachan and Jiraiya, who then said, Naruto hoped something in his defense, but no. I apologize for teaching him the Rasengan. And you, I am making sure that you're not gonna use that ever again. And not only that, I'm also making sure that you are no longer a part of the Toad Summoning Clan, because you don't deserve that. And then there was the final nail in the coffin as Tsunade stood up, came near Naruto, and brought her hand up. Naruto thought she was going to hit him, but she did worse. She grabbed onto the necklace in his neck and yanked it. You don't deserve this. You're nothing like what I thought you were. You are nothing more than a monster, Naruto. A monster who can't control his emotions. You and Orochimaru are no good. Not good at all. With these, Naruto was taken away. The whole way there, he didn't say anything. The village laughed at him, mocked him. The only people who looked sad, as Naruto could stare from his side eye, were Iruka and the Ichirakus. They believed in Naruto. They knew he wouldn't do this. No matter what happens, he wouldn't. But his friends, the others, they just stared at him in anger. They felt satisfied, justified doing this. And so, once Naruto was brought there, he sat down in his cell, still reeling with what had happened. And that is when it spoke. In a mocking tone, I'm gonna be a Hokage, he said. I'm gonna make everyone respect me, he said. What do you want, Kyuubi? You come to rub the salt on my wound as well? No, I'm mocking you because you really thought that Konoha would be able to give you the respect that you deserve. Honestly, it's embarrassing to even imagine that you could expect something like this from that pathetic village. And don't you dare try to protect them. You have seen firsthand just how cruel they can be to someone who has finished his job. Those who abandon a mission was trash, and those who abandon their own comrade in trouble are worse than trash. He said, "Your sensei Kakashi, right? He abandoned you." They all did. Naruto sat still. "You didn't do that. You did?" "No. God, no. No, I didn't. That was the anger you had sealed within. Sealed by Konoha, because they knew if you get angry, my chakra will leak out. That boy, that Uchiha," said Kyubi, the name with so much venom that it could kill even the venomous snake. "He was the reason for that. You should thank him. Because in his dying moments he freed you, made you whole from the cursed seals that they had placed on you." "What are you talking about?" "They have kept this bit from you as well. See for yourself. Come forward in the mindscape." And so Naruto closed his eyes and gulped and entered his mindscape and arrived deeper and deeper inside. As there was a huge barred gate from behind which the Kyubi was staring at him. "Look towards the dark corner on the right side. See what you can find." Naruto licked his lips. "Do not worry, I'm trapped here, boy. Your life is already miserable as it is, and I, to be one, is enjoying it. I don't wish to have more torment on you for the time being." And so, Naruto began to walk towards the dark place, and found something. He found a version of himself chained to a wooden post. As that Naruto was much more paler, had a bit of darkish eyes, as he then looked towards him and said, "So you finally found me. Took you long enough. And what about this new pain that you gave me, of the hurt and betrayal?" Naruto gulped and said, "What do you mean by that? Who are you?" "I am your other half, the one who takes all the pain, you dumbass. All your hatred and pain has been going to me. They split us in two," said Naruto to himself. As the real Naruto who had arrived there was just shocked. "What? But no, Gigi wouldn't." "He did. He saw what you could do. He was afraid. There was an incident. Remember it. I know you can. Now that you know about me, you will remember it." As Naruto clutched his head and then he remembered. In a flashback, he was 3 to 4 years old. And that is when he was dragged into an alleyway after coming from the Ichiraku ramen stand nearby them. There was a lot of drunks, onbus, and civilians, and they began to beat and torment Naruto. Naruto begged and cried. He saw himself doing that, but nobody came, and in the end, he lashed out. They all were wiped out clean. The village almost had a second Kyubi attack just after 4 years of the previous one. If it wasn't for the Ichirakus, Naruto would have not been calmed down, and that is when Hiruzen decided that it was best that Naruto had a seal on him that would lock away his darkness and anger. So now we go to the present. That is what has happened to you. To us. As Naruto was on all his fours, panting heavily. "They did this to us. I can't believe that. I trusted him." "Of course you did. You trusted everyone. But all of them did one thing in common, Naruto. Stabbed us in the back. Threw us aside when we were out of usefulness. That is what they have done. Jiraiya, Tsunade, all of them. They're all the same." As Naruto then got up and walked towards him and freed his dark self. And that is when Naruto felt it, clutching his head as if something that was broken was being mended again. And then, after becoming whole, Naruto's eyes opened once more. Gone was the calm and vibrant blue hue in his eyes, replaced with cold and calculation. Now let the real fun begin. What are you gonna do now that you're whole, kid? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna wait, Kurama. Because now, the waiting game begins. Now that my other half knows what I have been going through, we have been going through, we need a proper plan. Konoha will come to us. I know that much for sure. But by that time, we need to be fully prepared. As Naruto made a hand seal, as suddenly a kanji appeared on his shoulder, from which there was a huge puff of smoke and a lot of Fuinjutsu scrolls, alongside with a lot of Minato and Kushina scrolls appeared. Good thing my father left all the real heritage here with me. Now, it's time. Yes, kid, it is time. And so, the 4 years passed by. Naruto was in blood prison in the eyes of the whole world, and Sasuke Uchiha was dead. We go towards Amegakure, in the layers of which we see the Akatsuki was gathered once more. Itachi Uchiha was more than ever enraged and wanted Naruto Uzumaki to pay for what he has done. But he was told by Orochimaru that it was by an accident and Naruto was already in prison. So all he could do was wait. Wait so that he could punish Naruto, at least by not killing him, but punishing him so much so that it was almost close to it, what he has done to his brother, even though it was an accident. Naruto Uzumaki is going to be released soon. What are we gonna do about it? He said. As the leader, one true leader, the one who wore masks, then said, "We are gonna do nothing at all, Itachi. For the time being, we wait and see how Konoha reacts to him. No, this is a golden chance for us. Konoha is going to try to get rid of him by sending him on suicide missions, and we have a perfect opportunity. Alright, but for the time being, we need to gather the others. That is how it goes, Itachi. Fine, then I'll go and gather the others on my own. I'm coming with," said Kisame, and so the two of them were dispatched. While Naruto was being retrieved by Konoha, on the other side, One Tails was being attacked alongside with Gaara. As we go back to the blood prison in which we see Naruto was brought out, standing in front of him were Kakashi and Sakura. Both of them had a bit of cold expression, but a bit of guilty-ish one as well. "Hey Naruto, how have you been?" "I've been good." "As good as it can get, I guess," said Naruto in a calm, monotone voice, something that wasn't ever heard from him. "Are you sure you're fine? Why the sudden worry?" Look, Naruto, we were angry at the time for what you had done. It is a crime what you have committed, and you paid for it by doing the sentence. Look, can we not start over a new leaf?" "I, for one, am never known to hold grudges, so why not?" said Naruto in a monotone voice. And so the three of them began their journey back. As both Sakura as well as Kakashi looked towards Naruto, he was calm. He didn't speak at all like his old self and just continued onwards and arrived back in Konoha and went still for the moment. "I guess you missed your home." "Something along the lines of that. I'm gonna go and get some ramen. I'm starving." "You want me to come with you?" "No, I'll be fine. I know still where I have to go." And so Naruto began to go towards there. "Sensei, what about Tsunade-sama? She wishes to see him." "I'll come to see her later. I have something to eat first." "Alright, Naruto." And so both Sakura as well as Kakashi arrived inside the Hokage office where Tsunade and Jiraiya were, as both of them were waiting patiently. "Where is Naruto?" "Kakashi. Well, he has gone to Ichiraku ramen stand to eat." "He agreed? Without any problem? He said that he was not known for holding grudges, so he accepted." "Thank God he did," said Jiraiya, letting out a sigh. "It was necessary. We need to do this to him because we couldn't allow him to use and rely too much on Kyuubi's chakra, and he needed to be punished for what he has done to the Uchiha. It was justified. Of course it was. And in this way, Naruto was kept off grid for the past 4 years. So the villagers, they were allowed to calm down." "I guess you're right, in a sense." And so, while they waited, Naruto arrived inside the Ichiraku ramen stand. Hey old man. Ayame-chan." "Naruto?" As Ayame jumped over the counter and hugged him and cried, "It's been 4 years. You look so thin." "I'm fine," said Naruto in in a calm and silent voice, much outgrown than his childish old self, which was carefree. As Naruto then said, I'm starving. Can I have a bowl of miso ramen? As much as you like, kid. And they're free on the house. As much as I would love to take you on that offer, old man, but I'll have one. And so, Naruto, after eating a whole bowl, much more calmly and savoring each and every bite, then said, Here, no, I told you, Naruto, it's on me. No, old man, I could never do this to you. After what you have done for me, no. This place is always your home, Naruto. My shops doors are always open for you. You know that, kid. I'm up to my word. To the day you were let in. Thank you. I know that. Take care of yourself, Naruto. Said Ayame. Yeah, I will. Naruto began to make his way towards the Hokage office. The villagers began to stare at him because he was resembling more and more the features of the fourth Hokage rather than his old self. Gone was the baby-face fad, and it was replaced by a chiseled jawline. Naruto was much more grown and had a lean and fit body as well. Wearing a blue shirt and black shinobi pants with shinobi sandals, Naruto was walking around until he arrived at the training ground fields, where he saw his whole friends and decided to leave until Hinata Yuga then said, Naruto-kun? As Naruto froze and turned. As Shikamaru then came in front, you came back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I was just going towards the Hokage office after taking a stroll, I guess. Taking it all in. No, it's fine, Naruto. I had a lot to say, I guess. Still? As Shikamaru flinched, look, I was angry at the time, okay? I'm sorry. Noted. Said Naruto. And with that he turned and said, I have a meeting with the Hokage, I guess. I better get going. And so he arrived at the Hokage office. As after finally arriving inside, we see Tsunade tried to hug him as Naruto bowed. I'm finally back, Tsunade-sama. I'm sorry, Hokage-sama. Naruto, you don't need to bow to me. It's me. You're Bachan. No, you're the Hokage of our village. As it hurt Tsunade, but it was the kind of truth that she herself was the one who forced Naruto to say it. You're still mad at me, don't you? No, I'm not. I already told you I'm not the one to hold grudges. I am exhausted quite a lot. Can we do this some other day? I need to go home and rest. Is my apartment still around or is it burned down? It's around. Then I'll be going there to rest. And so Naruto, taking his key, arrived there. He's changed. So Jiraiya. That is what I've been saying, said Kakashi. Whatever happened, it would change anyone, said Tsunade. We were the ones who pushed him through this, made him into this. It's obvious that he's going to be mad at us. I just wish there was some other way, Jiraiya. Me too, Hime. But it was necessary. As Naruto arrived inside, on the other side at his apartment, and now was resting. As he closed his eyes, he let out a sigh, and then there was a frown almost on his face. You know how hard it is to keep up an act? I know, kid. It must be killing you. And trust me when I say this, I know, because I am within you, listening to your thoughts. I am just waiting for an opportunity, Kurama. An opportunity that I know will soon present itself. And once it does, I will have my revenge on Konoha. Make them pay for what they had done. And so, Naruto waited. While on the other side, the Akatsuki, with a fueled, enraged Itachi at helm, was doing their job for them with his team partner. 1 Tails, 2 Tails, 3 Tails. Each and every one of the Bijus were being captured until the 8 Tails was slain and was captured as well. The whole village was on alert, especially Konoha, because now 9 Tail was the only one that was left, and it was Naruto who they needed to protect. And so Naruto just listened into their worries and remained quiet, and that is when the Akatsuki struck. The whole village was destroyed by a huge almighty push from one of their members' pain. And then the Akatsuki as a whole descended to retrieve Naruto Uzumaki back. As the whole shinobi was of Konoha were down, Naruto's friends were trapped and almost at the brink of being killed. We see Itachi captured Jiraiya and was holding a kunai to his neck, while two of his members were holding on to Tsunade's and Kakashi. As Naruto walked out, "You finally shown your face, Naruto. Face me!" "What is it with you and all the Uchihas? I thought you were the more rational one." "Rational one? All that gone out the window when you killed my brother." His foolishness killed him, to be honest. He was trying to rile me up, said that I never had a clan. This whole village actually did. But no, you know what? Now I am pissed as well. As the three of them smiled, who were being held as hostage, because you took away the opportunity for me to have revenge. As their smile faded, "What? What are you talking about, kid? What am I talking about? What am I talking about is Jiraiya. I rotted in hell for the past 16 years, since the day I was born. And that hell was Konoha. Heck, the blood of prison cell was much more safer than this hellhole. I am gonna take my revenge on you now, unfortunately. And then, I am gonna watch Konoha burn. Don't take a step closer, they will be killed. You think I care? By all means, I'll dash towards you if you don't kill them." "Naruto, wait! What are you doing? Don't do this! You really don't mean it, don't you? You got us. Okay, that is a good prank. Don't do it. We did this to correct you. We did this to make you a right person. To make you someone rational." "I am being rational. And you did this to correct me. You did this to satisfy your power and ego, your anger. And now I'm doing the same. Because I learned from the best. You all." Go on. As Naruto began to walk, as Itachi realized that Naruto could give two shits about them. "If you don't want me to kill them, I will protect them from you." As that is when Naruto brought out a kunai, a pair of them, and everyone was shocked because those kunais, they were obsidian black and were tri-pronged. It can't be. As Naruto threw one, which Itachi dodged, and as soon as he looked towards Naruto, he wasn't there. A black Rasengan was slammed into the back of Itachi, and crystals shot out from his front, killing him in an instant as Naruto now stood there, wearing the robes of his father. You like it? I call it the Obsidian Rasengan. Mixing a bit of obsidian crystal dust into the Rasengan chakra, it creates this effect. Oh no. And who are you to stop me from using my father's jutsu? How do you... My father was a genius man, Jiraiya. When he split my brain, locking away my darkness because that old fart said so. Did you not imagine that I one day will be able to be whole again? And would be able to find out that my genius father left his real heritage here, within me, in a seal? I'm just pissed at these fuckers because they took away everything from me. Every torment that I was gonna give you. All these bastards, these shitless sheeps, are dead. And I didn't even get to extract my revenge one bit. But you know what? I'm gonna spit on their graves. Their ancestors' grave, because I'm gonna burn this whole hellhole down to a dump. You can't do this. You can't be serious. Wake up, Naruto, you're being corrupted by the QB again. No. I'm done listening to your bullshits. Kurama, it's time. Alright, kid. Took you long enough. As suddenly Naruto bursted out in golden chakra and KCM2 state was revealed. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze Konoha is back. And back for only one thing. Revenge. You wanted to finish what the QB started, right? Now I'm evening the odds. Finish what you started. Or I will. And so, Naruto began to thrash, attack, kill the Akatsuki members. Konoha shinobi left and right. Tsunade and the others were trying to escape, but four Naruto clones appeared with a smirk, as suddenly a red barrier erupted, locking them in. He blocked us out. We can't go outside. How is he known about this? 4 years worth of training, said one of the clones. Our father really was a genius. He always knew what could happen and always thought a step ahead. You were going to stop me, right? Now I'm gonna stop you all. And as for this hellhole, who thought that my life was not worth that of Uchiha's, it isn't worth for me to save it. So, I'm gonna let the QB have fun and kill you all. That you can finally have a playing God field that you always wanted. The QB versus you in a weakened state. Go on and fight your own battles. Because Naruto Uzumaki is nobody's tool and would be not used as such. And so, Naruto blocked them and smirked while the others could only do nothing but watch in terror as one after the other the QB killed the remaining survivors and members. No one was spared. They begged, they cried, they even groveled onto the ground, but Naruto, he just laughed at them, stared at them in anger, like how they did, repaying them back 100% the one thing they had done to him. And that was total destruction. And one thing, only one thing remained, aside from the whole village, and that was Iruka and Ichiraku's shop and the two members of that family. The three of them together were hiding in the shop as Naruto 4 clones appeared and created a small barrier there and wouldn't allow anyone to harm them. As after that Naruto walked in, "Hey old man, can I have a bowl of ramen?" "No, Naruto, what have you done?" "I did what they wanted me to do. Even the playing field. They wanted to fight against the QB, right? So I gave them the QB. Turns out they were too unprepared to fight for it. But the whole village. Look, here. This is the money that my parents left me. I'm leaving this to you, Sensei, and to you too as well. Go on somewhere safe and start a new life. This dump is burned." "Why save us then? Is this a joke, Aimane-chan? You three were the only people on the day I was being dragged, mocked, laughed at." They stood and looked towards me with sadness, knowing that I wasn't the one who was the criminal. "How did you know?" My eyes were everywhere, looking at the faces of everyone, even those of my own friends who mocked me. And amongst them I only saw kindness in your eyes, and theirs, because you knew the real me," said Naruto with trembling lips. The real Naruto. As he turned, "I'm not gonna ask for forgiveness for what I have done. I did it with my own conscience, burning this hell down for me. I don't expect your forgiveness, but I want you to have this so that you can at least start a new life. You don't have to even forgive me for that." And so, with that, Naruto disappeared, leaving the three of them with a pile of money and an option to start over, somewhere far, far away. And Konoha, as everyone knew it, was now a graveyard. All the 8 Bijus remained sealed within the Garumazo, without being interrupted, and only Kyuubi and Naruto roamed free. Akatsuki was dealt with, killed, and so was Konoha. Nobody was there left to stop Naruto and his ultimate goal now, freedom, which he had achieved for the first time. As this is where I will be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my other channel as well. Let's call it a short movie, I guess. It's almost 40 minutes long, so yeah, it's gonna be short movie. Anyways, enough of me yapping. This is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.